Hey YouTube, it's Maria. I'm back. This isn't a coupon video. With Thanksgiving being tomorrow, I'm probably not going to be out there getting into any stores. But I just wanted to come on here and show you something that I found, and I think it's a pretty good idea. Um, I was at Walmart the other day trying to find gifts for everybody, and I thought, well, I know I'm going to make gift baskets for my family from all the things that I've gotten couponing. But there's other people like my neighbors, and stuff like that, um, who I appreciate, and who I would like to get something nice for the holidays. But I don't want to go out to these stores during this weekend, you guys. I do not like going to Black Friday sales. Every once in a while I will. I did go and get me one of my local papers today just to kind of glimpse through some of the Black Friday ads and see if I find anything interesting. And if I do, I'll make sure to post it on my blog or I'll make a video about it. Okay, well anyways, back to what I wanted to show you. I found this nifty little magazine, and I'm wanting to say that I either got it at Walmart or I got it at the Dollar General. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, but it does say that there is a free iCookbook app with the purchase for the iPad, iPhone, and iPod Touch. It's a $9.99 value. Okay, so I mean, yeah, I've got my iPod. I could probably do that, but I think I've already got the iCookbook app on my new laptop I got. It's an Acer Aspire S3. I treated myself. Okay, well, anyways, this is the book that I found. It's the Holiday Gifts from a Jar, and it looks like this. And it's got 48 recipes for gift jars. Okay, looks like that. And you can see from the little note cards up here, I've already marked off the ones that I want to do. Now, the only jars that I had were the pint-sized jars. I did not have any of the quart jars. So what I did was I cut the recipes in half that I'm doing. And I've got a couple of done that I'm going to show you. And to decorate the jars with, real quick, let me grab this. I should have got it first. Okay, so to decorate the jars with, you can, leave them plain. I like to dress them up a little bit. But I just went up to Walmart and I got some holiday time fabric ribbon, and it's this really pretty green, gold, and red right there. Okay, so I got that. And then they have these here. They're called single fat quarter squares. I think these are for quilting. Don't quote me on that, but I'm not real sure. And I just picked red. I mean, they've got a bunch of different colors. And these are pretty big squares. I can get a topper for a jar probably about 4 or 5 times out of one of these squares. Just all depends on, how you want to do it. Okay, so how I did this was I got some of these canning jars, okay, and I had a bunch of these around the house left over. And they're the ball jars. And these have the metal rings and the lid that go with them. And this is hot cocoa mix in here, homemade hot cocoa mix. Okay. And yeah, that's probably not the prettiest way to do that, but I mean, it works for me. So I mixed up my recipe, put it in the jar, put the little metal lid on, and then I put the instructions for the recipe on top of the little metal lid on a little note card. Okay. And then I put my fabric down on top of it, screwed on the ring, and then wrapped the ribbon around it. Yeah, there's probably a better way to do this, but this is what works for me. And these are really good gifts to give. I mean, if you guys have extra jars, I save these jars throughout the year. Okay, and I didn't need these. These were extras. So if you have extra jars, why not do this for a neighbor, or for somebody that you care for. Somebody that's hard to shop for, that's a good idea. And then I also made a cookie mix. Okay, and then what you do is you layer your ingredients, one by one by one, and then you just pack them down. And you can see there's my nuts and my chocolate chips and stuff up there on the top. And then I did the same thing, put the instructions on how to bake it. on here. And I made sure when I wrote out the instructions that I cut this recipe in half, because these recipes, most of them call for quart jars. These are pint-sized jars. So I just cut the recipe in half and then made sure I wrote it the half recipe on the instruction card. So, but yeah, anyways, that's all I wanted to tell you guys about. Pick up that book. I mean, it's a nice little magazine to have, put in your recipe collection. Holiday gifts from a jar. And it was only $4.99. So, I mean, but it's got quite a bit of good recipes in there, and some of them I'll probably be cooking myself. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video.